Today we have explosive report about how a UK-based Nigerian man mysteriously landed in Nigeria. This guy all of a sudden found himself in Nigeria and is still struggling to come to terms with how. One night he was in the UK, the first day in Nigeria, this guy was shocked. And this story links to Congolese women. If you are an African based in the United Kingdom or living anywhere in the Western world, this is a story that you can learn one or two lessons from. Let's dive into the story. If you see my face for the first time, my name is Frank. On this channel, we share the latest immigration and diaspora news to inform and educate our audience. Let's grill into the story. This guy's name is John. We're going to call him John. John wanted to come to the United Kingdom in search of a better life and decided that the best route for him to come to the UK is through student route. John got admission in Nigeria to come to the UK, and he was very excited. John was one of those Africans that thought that as soon as he arrived in the UK, he will be able to work and pay the remaining part of his school fees. When John arrived in the UK, life was very tough for him. Things did not go the way John planned. John found himself in a situation where the school, they were writing him every time, telling him that they are going to suspend his study if he doesn't pay the remaining payment. John was in a state of quagmire, confused. He did not know what to do. When John was walking back one day, he explained his predicament to another African who has lived in the United Kingdom for a very long time. The African told him, John, don't worry, I got a solution for you. And John said, bro, what is the solution that you have for me? He said, don't worry, I know somebody that will be able to help you out. You will get your stay in the UK and everything will be fine. John said, if this is true, that means you are my divine destiny changer, as they call it in the Christian religion. John said, what is the story? The guy said, look, I know somebody. This lady, she is based in the UK. She has done it for a lot of people before. The lady in question, her name is Ngombo Mokpatu. Her name is spelled Ngombo, Ngombo Mokpatu. She lives in London. Ngombo Mokpatu is a kingpin. She has, according to this guy, said, when we speak to Ngombo, she will help you. He said, how? He said, well, Ngombo has lots of women. And he said, what do you mean? He said, Ngombo has lots of women. She has been doing this thing for a very long time. In fact, she is a kingpin when it comes to this thing. He said, what do you mean? He said, brother, listen, it's not everything I need to explain to you. When they say 2 + 2, you know what I mean. Ngombo is going to give you the stay for you to stay in this country. He said, okay. They went to meet Ngombo in London. Ngombo said, yes, I have done this thing before for several people. You don't need to worry. I have pipeline of women ready, and one of them will marry you. And this guy said, wow, are you serious? He said, yes, but bro, it's not going to come free. Ngombo then said to this man, I have somebody lying down, but you just need to make the payment. And this woman, the story that I'm sharing with you now, a lot of Africans are still falling for this. And this network, they arrived in the UK, London. And when you find out what happened to this brother, you will be shocked. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Now, Ngombo then introduced this guy to another person from her own country. They all come from Congo, Kinshasa. He introduced this person to another Congolese who goes by the name Maviola Belinda Mungombe. Maviola Belinda, her last name is spelled Musombe. Maviola was born on the 6th of February 1985 in Kinshasa, Congo. That is where she was born. Now she lives in Great Eastern Road in London. Postcode is LE151BB. When you are going to, you'll be shocked when you find out what these two women did and how this brother landed in Lagos, Nigeria, mysteriously. Now, he now introduced this brother to Maviola. Maviola said, don't worry, we have been doing this thing for a long time. Give us the money that we need to finalize this stuff. To make this thing look so genuine, they took this brother to Maviola's daughter's school, introduced this brother to school and said, this is the stepfather. He can collect my daughter from school. This man is very, very active in my daughter's life. They make this to look real. They make this brother believe that, not knowing that this woman, she has a husband. The woman that Maviola has a husband who lives with her in the same house. And this is the racket that she and the person that introduced her, this is what they are doing. They are looking for desperate Africans, especially Nigerians and other Africans who are stuck with immigration trouble. They are looking for ways to stay in this country, and they introduce this guy to a lawyer. This guy, I haven't seen any evidence that he's a lawyer. His name is Raymond. We suspect that Raymond is part of the cartel. They introduced Raymond to this guy and said, look, Raymond is going to be the lawyer. He is the one that is going to arrange all the documents and everything you need. The guy was so convinced that he was dealing with the right people. After all, if he follows this path, marries Maviola, he will be able to stay in the country and he won't have to worry about school fees again. So this brother fell for this trap, not knowing that the whole thing is a scam to collect his money straight away. So if you're watching me now, you are from the Congolese community, you know these two women. I am telling you, Maviola and Ngome, Ngome is the one, she is the middle one. She has done this thing to a lot of Africans, especially Nigerians. So this brother gave them thousands of pounds, thinking that the next day they'll go and get married and he will be able to stay in the country, and his dream, his stress of immigration control will be off his head. They made this girls' school, the Maviola's daughter's school, to write a letter saying that this brother is actively involved in the child's life. The brother parted away money. As soon as he gave them money, he called Maviola. When Maviola wasn't picking the phone, that is when he realized that, as they say in Nigeria, water don't pass Gary. That means the water has passed Gary. This guy picked the phone. Hello, who are you? He said, I want to speak to Maviola. Who you? The guy was speaking with a Congolese accent. Who you be? Who you want to speak to? My wife. My wife? You want to speak to my wife? That was when the guy realized that even that guy, he was part of the racket. Can you imagine a husband or the father of a child knowing full well that the wife is scamming Africans, knowing full well that the wife is scamming other people, and they are looking for the next victim? This brother was shocked that, wow, my dad has sold his belongings or went to borrow money from Nigeria to send me the money, thinking that this was going to be the pathway to give me happiness. They say Nigerians are smart. Man, when you meet Congolese, man, don't mess around with them. Because Congolese, from what we're hearing, the husband, the wife, even the son or the child, they all play along. Now they are looking for the next victim. Somebody is saying that they live in Tottenham. This girl we're talking about now, she is still there looking for the next victim that they are going to scam. Now, in case you know, when you come across anyone that has the name Maviola, her name Maviola Belinda Musombe, if she tells you that she's going to help you to stay in this country, the United Kingdom, bro, be careful. You could be the next victim. As I speak to you today, this our brother has now landed in Nigeria. He could not pay the school fees. The university had to therefore withdraw his admission and notify the Home Office that his visa has been canceled. This guy has been scammed, and the people that scam him is Congolese husband and wife based in London, and the other woman that scam him, she lives in Great Eastern Road, London, E151BB. If anybody approaches you and tells you they're going to help you, my brother, it's another Congolese looking for another one. And if you come across any lawyer, they call himself Raymond, except you verify that he's registered on the British English Bar Association, be careful. Might be another scammer. So if you know anyone that lives in the United Kingdom who will benefit from this video, because evil flies when good people fail to act, share this video with them and tell them to be careful of Miss Ngombo Mopatu. That is the kingpin who is supplying girls to scam Africans. You can do your part by sharing this video with anyone so that you can save somebody. Because if this brother had watched this video, maybe he would not have fallen for the Congolese cartel who are scamming Africans in London. Don't forget to support what we're trying to do by sharing, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. As soon as we have an update, we will let you know, because there is a scam going on.